I'm gonna, like, you know, just like a little bit more.
Awesome, yes,
Yeah.
it's much better. I like it.
It is, actually.
Yeah. Okay, first off I want to mention the Ventrilo in chat. People have been complaining that Ventrilo in chat have been kind of dead lately.
Yes.
I can't disagree. Because if dead means completely inanimate, devoid of life, that is exactly what the event in chat have been. I'll be on this Wednesday on the Ventrilo server around, let's say, 9 PM my time, that is 8 PM GMT.
How about this, mother bitches? I'll just be on randomly. Like, you know, just like join the Ventrilo server and I might be on there, it can happen.
So will I.
You know, I'll just make it a thing for myself. Like, somehow I've gotten out of the habit. I'm just gonna get back in the habit. I'll be on Vent. Here's how you get to the Ventrilo server. If you register on iPower, if you're an iPower member, you go to the site, you have this tab on the site that says voice chat. Click it and, you know, you can chat with other iPower people via voice communication.
Yeah, it's
and
awesome.
We may be there, you know, may run into these, you know, two celebrities here. Speaking of celebrities, I had my first run-in with a fan in real life. That was awesome. I mean, like, okay, we're used to, like, you know, Dean and Athene, like, you know, Jaren getting, you know,
Girls throwing themselves out of some of the streets,
like
ripping clothes off their bodies. Why am I speaking Scottish?
Yeah, and you know, we're used to that because, I mean, from the Athene channel like that, they're huge, so if they go out, it happens sometimes that, you know, people recognize them. But last week...
Who's a fan of Abraham?
Who's a fan of... Yeah, what the hell? Last week I was in Ghent and I actually met an iPower fan. It was awesome. Like, you know, just some guy ran up to me and like, hey man, this is so cool, can I shake your hand? I'm like, what is this, man? What is... I didn't even occur to me that he knew me from iPower. And he was like, you know, he just said that he really dug everything we do and stuff like that, and it was just awesome. And he left a comment on the previous iPower clip, so, you know, I said like, well, okay, cool, man, I'll mention you, because that was a really cool encounter.
Yeah, so Sam, that's really cool that you just walked up to restart talking to us. If people, if you guys recognize us in real life,
don't be shy.
Don't be shy. We're always open for, you know, conversation.
Boosts our, you know, ego a bit.
Exactly, and we'll mention you in the videos. We boost your ego. It's like a win-win thing.
Yeah.
Works out great. Yeah, but the Ventrilo thing, we'll just try to be on regularly, more often. Like mostly in the evening, GMT time. We'll probably be on after 8-9 PM, once every so often. Okay, the group of the week this week is Philosophers. I took that group because it's, you know, pretty active and cool, you know, people having awesome discussions on there. I'm trying to do it as democratically as possible, like pick the groups that are most active or most people are most engaged in them. So link is in the sidebar, or if you want to find it on iPower, just click groups in the tab and it's one of the featured groups on top. And on that note, someone else is also bigger than iPower this week.
Yes!
We have a new bigger than iPower.
We have a new bigger than iPower person.
And we will...
This time, it is not like, you know, one of the most popular members or like one of the oldest members or anything like that.
Or not even one of the most Caucasian members.
Yes, it's actually someone that just made an awesome entrance on the iPower site. We just, you know, saw this person join. It was like first vlog right out there, and we were like, holy shit, this is pretty cool, and like, yeah, this deserves a feature. There.
And we will just skip the drum rolls and go right to the name. It's Max R. Max R just joined iPower very recently, I believe, and he just, bam, just made awesome vlogs and all. And he's like, the cool thing about this guy is he's 15 years old and he's like really intelligent. I mean, the stuff he says in the vlog really blew me away, especially for that age. It was crazy to see. So I think that's reason enough to give the guy bigger than iPower status. So keep it up, man. If anyone out there has an opinion on who should be bigger than iPower next week, let us know. If a lot of people say this person should be bigger than iPower, we won't disagree. Bam, that person will be bigger than iPower. Another random funny community fact is I did a search on Daniel recently because we have so many Daniels. The search came up 136 members. We have 136 Daniels on iPower.
What?
Now this search Now, you know, most people complain about the amount of Daniels you have on iPower, but 136 is quite a lot. If your name is Daniel,
don't join.
Don't join iPower. Come on. Stay the fuck away from iPower. Another awesome thing to mention is Deanosovitch shaved his head for the to raise money for the Leukemia Foundation. So, awesome.
Yes, that is awesome.
That is awesome. This week in Spotlight, if people don't know Spotlight yet, Spotlight is the group founded by Mary Christ that every week spotlights a new person on iPower.
Quick little intermission. We are not talking about, you know, the holy biblical Mary Christ. Mary Christ is a member of iPower. It's like some cookie chick who chose the nickname Mary Christ.
Spotlight is a group that features members every week and has this new discussion. One discussion open at a time, and the discussion is about a specific member. You can ask him questions and the person will answer them all.
Yeah, it's an awesome community initiative, and we have to just like feature it. Like, we decided that if a new member gets featured in a spotlight by you guys, because, you know, we don't have anything to do with it, we will talk about it every time in the clip, say like, check it out, this time it's
Kay! Kay is spotlighted this week, so if you guys know Kay from the iPower community and you have any kinds of questions for him, go to the group Spotlight. It's in the groups, featured
or
groups.
if you don't know him but you just want to like ask him some really annoying, bizarre things.
That works.
That works. Yeah.
Something else really cool that I want to mention is actually Sergeant Pepper is back.
Sergeant
now most
Pepper.
of you new school bitches do not know what Sergeant
Yeah.
Pepper because the guy is old school for shizzle, yo. I mean,
For shizzle, because like he was around together with a few other people before there even was an iPower name.
yeah.
In the underground.
Back in the
iPower
day,
forums. Back
when
in
we
the
were
day.
a crappy forum.
On that note, also, guys, you know, like some props to Kung Fu Anthrax because he's never, you know, gone away, and he was also there from like the very, very beginning.
Kung Fu Anthrax,
Kung Fu Anthrax
is the embodiment of iPower.
yeah, and he like he can dance. The man
He
can dance.
can dance. We actually shot a clip at M-Vision a couple of weeks ago, but we never got around to really editing that properly because it was kind of stuff went wrong and shit. But we should be shooting another video with him probably somewhere in the next weeks, so there is still a clip with M-Vision coming up.
Another new thing that we're doing is the newbie of the week. If you're like new to iPower and you're like, you know, join and make a cool entrance, or you're like really active right away or something, we just may make you newbie of the week. That means that we will mention you in a clip because you are cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we get to decide who's cool.
We do. That is our prerogative, yes.
Yes.
This week's newbie of the week is
Marek Alexandr. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but the name is in the sidebar.
sidebar link to his profile.
My
Check him out.
phonetics
He's
suck.
cool. He rocks.
But he's awesome, yeah, he just signed up very, very recently, instantly made cool discussions and all that. So, bam, newbie of the week, Marek Alexandr, awesome.
Time for a quick rundown of the coolest discussions of the week.
Coolest discussions of the week time,
Take it away.
yes. iPower has a Secret Place by Zanmato, which is basically a thread about how iPower is this open community where you can talk about anything and not get laughed at or not get judged for it.
I agree. Like, where else online? You know, give me a place. I don't know any.
Maybe 4chan. Fantasy and Fiction by RIF. Whether or not fantasy and fiction and escapism like that is can be really harmful for you, or you know, to what degree that is a threat.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. Actually, kind of like, you know, I used to be a real escapist. I had a really escapist state of mind.
Society by Ben. This is also awesome, by the way. Ben is also an awesome new member on iPower, and he made an awesome discussion about society, which basically ties into this whole social validation thing about how society sort of puts down these superficial standards and values, and if you derail from those, you're the weird outcast guy. Also, on that note, I have to say about the Obama deception, Vic owned that thread. She just demolished that thread.
That was it, guys.
Power.
I'll see you guys on the ventrilo server. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier.
Aber ich bin ein Soldat!
What?